Welcome back to my channel, and welcome to even a Mazda MX-5. It's a 1.8, it's got 130 horsepower, but it's just so epic to drive, man. Especially on a day like this. It's fantastic weather! Let's go. Right then, let's talk about the pretty epic things that you've got ready to start with. Gearbox is awesome. Now I don't know, this car's got a couple of subtle modifications in terms of alloys. And the front body kit as well is like a JDM spec one. Now I don't know whether the gearbox has done something to it. Maybe it's got like a short shifter mod or something on it, because it's just so notchy. I mean, it might just be a standard gearbox, but it's just awesome to drive. It's so good, so engaging. Steering is awesome. It's like you're on rails. I can see the appeal of these cars now. I really do understand it. Yeah, it's pretty epic. Especially on a day like this, perfect weather. Here's flying around like it's no one's business. 1.8, 130 horsepower, about 170 foot-pounds of torque, I believe, something like that. It's naturally aspirated, obviously, so there's no turbo lag, so the power is obviously instant, which is really good. Handling is awesome. You sit so low in these cars, and I can just see, like I said, I've spoken to you about earlier, the massive appeal with them. Rear wheel drive, obviously. This one obviously is a soft top as well. Most of them are soft tops anyway. You can get a hard top as well, but yeah, what's it like? Well, it's pretty raw, I would say, almost like a go-kart feeling wise in terms of steering. It's so direct, really good. The brakes are actually pretty decent as well. Like I said, they don't really need to be anything crazy, because it's not a massive amount of power either. But yeah, the standard brakes seem to be doing a decent job right now. Interior wise, pretty basic, very Mazda, but then I think that these cars are sort of designed in a way that it's more about the driver feel and the driver enjoyment rather than anything else. Like, yeah, I don't have the radio on or anything at the moment. I don't really care what it really looks like, because I'm just enjoying what it drives like at the moment, you know. And that's what pure driving enjoyment is all about for me personally. I don't look at a car and think, oh, has it got gesture control? Has it got lane assist? Has it got any of those, like, what I would call fads, in modern cars? I don't really care for any of that sort of stuff. To be fair, if I was to buy a performance car, I would probably spec it quite low in comparison. You know, there's a couple of things I'd probably like, you know, but I think this really goes back to like the raw basics of driving. You know, fairly decent amount of power in a small car, really good steering, sit really low, rear wheel drive. It's the epitome of a sports car for me. Like I said, this one's nothing special. You know, it's nothing unusual to normal Mazdas out there. Obviously, they do supercharge them, they do turbocharge them as well. It's just a nice looking car, though. I really like the body kit front wise. It's quite aggressive. There's a big sort of whale mouth almost front end on it, and the multi-spoke alloys as well, I think, really do set it off nicely as well. And yeah, on a day like this, it's just awesome, really good. So this car has covered just over 80,000 miles. As far as I'm aware, it's got full service history. Doesn't seem to be any issues with it in terms of, you know, when you put your foot down, etc. Drives very well. Like I said, the gearbox is very notchy and just so entertaining. Go through the gears. Clutch bite's really good. Just really easy to drive. Probably a good thing as well, I've actually driving with my driving shoes today, which is, I know it sounds ridiculous, but just going around this roundabout, it's just effortless, man. It's just so good to drive. It's awesome. I never thought I'd be that circus. You know, I've driven quite a few different cars on here, like, you know, high performance cars and things, but I'm actually really enjoying this more than probably a lot of those. I mean, it's not the first Mazda MX-5 I've driven either. I drove one probably not far off a year ago, maybe a bit less, about 9 months ago, something like that. I drove a limited edition one, but that was slightly newer, and obviously I drove it in sort of like, I think it's winter time, so I couldn't enjoy in terms of like the weather and having the soft top. You know, having the soft top open. having the roof open, etc. Like, I think it adds a different edge to it when you can do this sort of thing, you know. Suspension is a bit rough, I'd say. Not like massively a track car spec, but you do sort of feel the road. But in a way, that's a good thing, because you can feel it. What's the word I'm looking for? You can sort of feel it through the steering wheel, basically, is what I'm trying to say. I was trying to say in a more posh way, or more constructive way, if you know what I mean. But yeah, you can feel all the bumps and bumps of the steering wheel, but it's quite nice, good feedback from the road. That's what I was trying to say. Yeah, very cool. All the dials in front of you, really easy to read, all big, etc. All in all, a really cool little quirky roadster, and I rate these massively. So anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this short video. If you are interested in this particular car, it's currently for sale on their website. I'll put a link in the description below to Ron Roadcar's website, and you go and check them out, and give them a call or wherever. They've got good rates of finance, the rest of it. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more content similar, then please don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you for plenty more videos to come. For now, I'm going to go enjoy it, if you don't mind. Woohoo!